weird to think about. It also makes sense if you grow up inland that you wouldn't have grown to the sea, but also grew up in a seaside town and also have family on an island, so like you go to the sea often. I went to the sea every day for summer vacation as a child. Big guy woof woof. That's not you, that's someone else. So much salty water in my mouth. That will happen, yes. That will happen. That is part of the experience, yes. Nod. Exactly, nod. What the fuck is Otzi? What is Otzi? Oh, so yeah, no. We're all going to ignore my hair from now until like into 6 months in, because it's like growing. And growing a shaved head is always bad. So we're all going to ignore that it exists. Oh, the Baltic Sea. I see. Okay. It's the Baltic Sea. I did not know that. Is it like the German word for it, or is it just like a synonym that I don't know about? Yeah, I swam in the Mediterranean, mostly. I think I swam in the Red Sea once, but I could be wrong. That's life, we will close our eyes. Thank you. It's German, yeah. Okay, I see. Great. Gee. Well, I'm glad that... Did you enjoy swimming in the sea? Do you prefer swimming in lakes because it's no salt? I do think it's funny though when you're a kid. I mean, you're not a kid anymore, but you're a jolly little lad, so you have spirit of the children. When you get out of the sea and then like you like lick your hand or something for some reason, and then it's salty and you're like, oh my god, I am covered in salt. But then you have to take a shower before you go back, before you leave or once you're back. Yeah, the sea, the salt man, jolly little lad is great. Yeah. I've called him a jolly lad like once, and now it's just him. It's hashtag jolly lad. I always forget exactly the terms used, but I always like vibe check around that, and I just send that to stuff because I think it's great. I think it really perfectly encapsulates who Zeke is as a person. It is an apt assessment, exactly. But yeah, having like the body covered in salt and sunscreen at the same time is always an experience. Summer next to the sea. Yesterday I went to see Superman finally, and I'm very excited and I'm very happy that I did. And I really liked the movie. And people are right, it is very anti-Israel, which made me very fucking happy. Superman, I'm very excited to go see it again with the friends when we meet up. Tonight, Helene is going to see it for the 3rd time, so I think it's good to say that she liked the movie. She went to see it on the premiere day. She went to see it yesterday because I was seeing it and she was like, I want to re-see it, so I'm going to see it too. And she's seeing it tonight. She's seeing it right now. Because she has never seen it without the 3D glasses, so she's like, I need to see it without the 3D glasses. So I think it's great. I think that's great for the numbers of the movie. And like, I was a bit worried. Honestly, out of the friend group, I think the one that will like the movie the least is probably going to be Zeke, which I think would make sense. But we get lots of dog screen time, so I think it'll be still like, you'll still like the movie because there's lots of dog. Dog is there often, and we love little pup. Yeah, exactly. That'll give it a bump. Exactly. So it's not just going to be like, it's an okay movie and I'm kind of just here with my friends. You also get to enjoy the CGI dog, which I think is great. But yeah, very pretty. All the characters are great. All the actors are doing an incredible job. Extremely anti-Israel, which I was surprised how much it was anti-Israel. Just here with my friend is already fantastic. Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's better if you also like the movie. Like, I have went to see movies where I'm like, I'm happy I'm here with my friends. The movie is kind of terrible though. Like, it's good if you're still enjoying also parts of the movie and not just the moment with friends. I will, every time there's the dog, I will point and be like, look, there's the dog. If we sit next to each other, this will be the experience for you. Something I wasn't aware would happen during my viewing, though. I've tweeted about it several times now. I started to simp for Lex Luthor, and I don't think that's good. There was a scene, and after that scene, I was not the same. Like, I already really like Nicholas Hoult, which is the actor, because of Beast in X-Men. Fucking love Beast. He's so cute. Hank is such a cutie. So I was already like a little bit a simp for Nicholas Hoult because of it. And also the person that he has publicly is really cute. He's very fun. But I was like, okay, yeah, he has his like cleanly shaved head. I'm not going to simp for him as Lex. Like, maybe I'll just be like, okay, it's Nicholas Hoult, it's fun. It's going to be like the menu. I'll just be like, oh, it's Nicholas Hoult. And then 5 minutes in, I'm going to be like, I hate you so much. Welp. That's fine. And I don't think the second viewing will make that better. God. I thought I would simp for Superman the most, but like, Superman, I don't know. I like him a lot, but... And that's going to sound a bit like I'm self-complimenting. It's not meant to be, but I feel like he's a bit too much like me for me to simp. Like, some sides of him, I'm like, that's too much like myself. I can't simp. Like, I simp for the actor more than the character. And also, we didn't see enough Clark. And Clark, I would simp more for, I feel like. So, yeah, I know what it sounds like, and I don't like how it sounds like, but it's kind of true. You'll see. When you see me the movie, you'll see what I mean, I think. Like, there's the quote-unquote well-known... Because, like, people have talked about this scene because it's in the trailers, and, like, people were argumentating that this scene was not Superman enough. But there's a scene where he argues with Lois Lane, and when I saw him arguing, I was like, fuck, I argue like that. I get annoyed exactly like that. And I was like, fuck. There's scenes where I was like, that's just me. Ugh. But yeah. He was too much like me. Also, I didn't expect, like, as side characters that we knew were going in, we have Hawkgirl, we have Mr. Terrific, and we have Green Lantern. And I didn't expect to like Mr. Terrific that much because I was like, oh, I don't know about that character design. But he was so fun. I really liked him. He was really, really fun. And also characters in general were really fun, really high in color. Very comic. Like, Helen said that it's very... very comic book-like, come to life, and it's really nice to see, and it's so refreshing to have a movie like that in, like, first of all, the actual movie scene, but also just everything that DC has been giving us for the past 10 years. I've refused to see every Snyder's movie, and I will continue to refuse to see any of them, but everything I know about them makes me angry to my core about how wrong that dude is about Superman and Batman and everything. I don't know if I will survive if we actually get a meeting between that Superman and that Batman with Pattinson. I wish so badly, but I don't know if that'll happen. And also, if they do it, they really have to do it right, which... Please. Please. But yes, anyways. What's this? Okay. Helen came out of the third watch. It's like, it was better than my second watch. Helen is like on top with the Superman watch and like listing all the watches. Love that for her. She says first watch is first, second watch is third, and third watch is second. Hi, Sunny! Interesting graphing coming. Love that for her. I was talking about Superman a little bit. Yeah. God. Here we go. I always, because of the way that that phones are, you know, you have like the cancel button, the on and off button here, and like the noise button here. I usually am like this when I close my phone, and I have the time by accident screenshot my home screen, and I have to delete because, ugh, hate it so much. Also, yes, Zeke is back and have swum into the sea. Love that for him. Same. I'm glad. Big brother core. But yes, with that being said, I've done the sketch so far for the second Zeke art thing. Going to show, but also I'm just on the page to show you the, because I finished the one for Sunny, which looks like this, the fully rendered one. You are once again, man. Well, guess what you can do during stream? Guess what you could do during stream? That would be really great. You know, guess what you could do? So finished the one for Sunny, and I did another one, which is this one, which is Timothy / Val. Shut the fuck up, okay? From Bora, the O is a 0. And this is what they look like. And I thought the character was very adjacent kind of in the visuals. And I was like, that's fun. I don't usually draw characters like that. So I was like, good reason. And the second, like, shadow person, I think was very fun. I will catch up in the sense that I will eventually know that I get more art in Shadowrun. Yeah, that's what I'm asking for. Yeah, it's not my fault that that's his name. I don't choose the people's OC's name. Seriously, Shadow JK, great name. I know, amazing. Yeah, very fun to do a more like muscular masked character because I usually don't draw them as much. And this is the sketch for the second Zeke character, which is Rain, which is Zeke's Game of Thrones OC. Of course, I did a full fucking scene because why wouldn't I? I have my reference on the side, which is the fucking. If you followed Zeke in the streaming days, you will know the painting. It's a beautiful painting that he's done of his OC with a beautiful, beautiful background and 2 dogs. Yeah, it is the painting that I have as reference. I'll show you for the ones that have and the ones that haven't seen, because I think, you know, it's a pleasure to the eye either way, and I think it's important to behold, if that makes sense. Where is it? This one? Yes. Okay. Here it is. Here we go. If you haven't seen, this is the painting. He did a lot of streams just doing that painting because have you fucking seen the level of detail? Like, just the background. Look at that. Look at the beauty. Look how pretty that is. But yeah, I took that one as a reference. Obviously, it's the same dress, the same kind of background. I added a little ramp for her arms to lay because there's no ramps in the castle, and I will draw bricks because I hate myself. But yes. Also, all the praise, I am giggling. It is true though. It's a fucking gorgeous painting. It's gorgeous. Here we go. It's really, really good. And you're insane for painting that. I mean, not insane because we don't like ablaze them here, but it took a lot of strength to do that, because what the heck. And then I complain when I do my things, you know, but whatever. Because I have a few where I was like, ugh. And also I giggled because I said to Zeke multiple times while I was doing like big illustrations to Zeke, I was like, I mean bricks hell. And I have said I have put myself once again slightly in bricks hell. And the two, let me show you, because I showed them on too, I'm pretty sure, but just for the fun of it, because I like retarding me, not retarding, that doesn't translate well. um, Making sure the time I actually start to get work done is later than the time it should be, is the word I'm looking for. Bricks and let me be exactly, because we have this one. Wait, I should go in the file rather than do it like this so that it's better. Delaying, thank you. Here we go. We got this one that I did for, technically, Helen commissioned it for Juno, where I did all of the bricks by hand because I hate myself. And I did all of them. And I think I had another one where I had like tons of fucking bricks to draw, and same, I did it all by hand. But I don't remember what that one was. And so it's now a joke that I put myself in brick hell again and again and again. Is it in there? I don't think so. Well, it doesn't matter much. These are crazy bricks. Well, I'm sorry, but once again, I would like to bring your attention once again to this. You know? There we go. Anyways. Slight brick hell here, because we just have a few pillars, but it's fine. But the percentage of my image is less bricks. Yeah, but the angles and stuff is more, I feel like is more than mine. Brick debate, exactly, brick debate. Here we go. Also, funny thing, because apparently King of the Hill is DMCA, my VOD for like the witness challenge is not muted. You can still hear me, but only the King of the Hill has been muted, which is hilarious to me, because you still have like the in-game noises, you just don't have the music, which I didn't think was a possibility. I didn't think Twitch was that advanced that it could do that itself. I was like, oh, then the game is fully muted. No, you can still hear like stuff going up in the game, just not the song, and I think that's really funny, because then you don't understand me panicking at some points. Or like being like, da, 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 da. Like I sing along to nothing. That is kind of funny. But you know, happens. At least I know. Because usually, because I had times like that where like, I was like, oh, it muted the VOD, and then I go to see and it's not muted because it's only been muted on Twitch, and so the one I download is fine, but not that one apparently, which is kind of funny. And surprised my voice wasn't muted as well. Second time the witness has got copyright issues, lol. Yeah, but this time it wasn't too bad because it just auto like took it out because it was also on Twitch. The first time was more annoying because I had to like do the, you know, the editing in YouTube, and that is hell because it takes like 7 hours to do anything. Like there was a VOD where I blurred something at some point, and like the VOD was already uploaded and it was like, it's going to take 7 hours, and I was like, what the fuck? I'm blurring like 30 seconds of footage. Why do you need 7 hours? What is this? Oh, okay. Sometimes it doesn't do it, so that's why I was like, Truly use the witness is like, I still want to like try it again at some point and do another stream where I'm trying to do the challenge, because it was really fun. I did have a lot of fun doing it, but like, I swear to God, that game hates me. Should add some snow. It's fun. Here we go. Okay. Let's continue the colors. Yeah, I can do them on the same layer. I have to remember to put the content warning on the final thing, since I'm going to do fake blood on it. Fake blood, just blood. It's a drawing. Because I never think when it's not a lot of blood, I never think about that. There you go. Oh yeah, my bad. There you go. I forgot to just take that. Hopla. Me putting that one all of her effects. Yeah. That's why I remember, because I was like, oh yeah, true. Because that specific painting is so pretty as well, that artwork of Rain with all the blood. Love it so much. Was Reef talking about it the other day because of the sketchbook, and I put my rendition of it in the background of the thing, because I copy and pasted a bunch of artwork I had done in the sketchbook for the last page, and I was like, it's so good. ZOG is so good. Not your worst typo. It's very true. That is very true. And that way too often write one instead of on. Not by far. Yeah, I wish it was the worst of your typos, honestly. See, the thing is, we try to praise you and then you ruin it yourself. By doing typos and stuff. God, I should cheat and just put all of the Rain fan art I've done over the years in there. Get lots of points. It's silly genetics. True. I will still hold you accountable for them though. Oh, thank you, Zeke. You're sweet. Figured I wanted to do that again. You're very right to do so. It's the kind of thing I always forget to do, so good that you thought about it. I'm the worst ever at advertising myself or doing any kind of thing. While you were away, people have tried to force me to make me do crime again. Because Antoine on Tuesday stream, on the last sketchbook stream, was like, please make it a physical thing so I can buy it. And I was like, no, because legally I can't. You're coming, why? Imagine getting revenge by this person, I must attack. You're so sweet. And then Antoine was sad. Because I said no. I was on Evan's side on this. Also, hello. Hello, Helene! Have you enjoyed your third watch? I say as if I haven't seen your tweet. Very fun. Nice, nice, nice. We need to establish a black market. No! It's not how that works. Also, I saw a TikTok. That's what I say. God. Stop wanting to make me do crime. I saw a TikTok also that was like talking about, specifically in France, when you're an influencer and what you have to declare to taxes and stuff. And basically, when you are gifted a product, any product gifted by a brand, you have to declare to taxes. It doesn't matter if you show it in a video or make any content with it, you still have to show it. You still have to put it into your taxes. But it's not just products, it's also like, for example, if you go on a trip and they pay for the trip for you, you have to put that in your taxes as well. And it's also the case if like it's, for example, like a launch party or something, you also have to put that in your taxes, which is ridiculous. Because if someone that's not an influencer, but like, for example, a journalist goes to a launch party, they don't have to declare it. And also, the more important issue, how do you tax that? How do you know how much that's supposed to cost? Paper straws versus millionaire version of taxes. Exactly. Like if you, because like if it's something like, for example, a concert, it's not too hard because it's like, okay, you were put in a booth, how much would it cost you to go to that booth if you were just paying for a concert ticket? You put that in your taxes. That's not too hard to find out, right? How do you find out how much it would have cost to be invited at a party that's not supposed to be invited by money, you know? Like, that's so stupid. Like same like a trip and stuff that I can understand, because then you just do, it's annoying math to do, but you do the math, like you do how much does a plane ticket cost, how much does a hotel cost, like that's doable. But there's some stuff I was legitimately like, she was explaining, and even the girl was the woman was like, that's so stupid, because how do you find that out even? And I was like, yeah, how the fuck do you find that out? And then someone in the comments was like, if you're from Belgium, you don't have to do any of that. And I was like, love that for y'all. And apparently there's a law trying to be passed right now. There's talks trying to be passed right now, which would make it so that not only you have to do that on your taxes, but you also have to do that for the second tax organization that you have to go through if you have your own business, which is called URSAF, which is the things that I always scream about, that I have to pay and stuff, because I'm an artist. That you also have, I would have like a separate thing if I was also like a streamer or whatever. Legally, I mean. I would also have to pay that for the streaming business. And they're like, oh, what if those specific thing you have to pay through your taxes and through that? It's like, okay. Because like for big streamers, that's fine. For most of the streamers that like don't make that much money off of it, what the fuck do you want them to pay twice for that? The hell? Like legitimately. Time to immigrate somewhere else. I mean, I've been trying. Not for those reasons, but I've been trying. Ah, no. There we go. Being one of the countries that taxes the most its people, you'd think at least the taxes would go somewhere interesting. Ugh. Did I do a third one? I think I did. No. Japan. Helen is on a mission that I am very much for. I am very much for that mission. And the mission is trying to... she will, from time to time, at random interlapses, be in the group chat and be like, you know, buying a house in Japan costs this amount of money. And that's not that much of money for a house for X amount of people. Yeah, that's been updated to China now. And every so often, he's like, we'll go to Japan. And I love that. I don't even know how taxes works in Japan. I have no idea. Honestly, it's in China videos, it's crazy. I don't live in Japan, TBH. That's valid. Yeah, it's been updated to China because we saw a Hassan clip, which was like, a girl was like, oh, I'm paying this amount in my apartment in Chengdu, which is one of the biggest Chinese towns, or like the most populated Chinese towns. It was nothing. It was like a 3-bedroom apartment, I think. It was like less than 500 a month. It was like around $500 a month. That was 9% too. It was literally like Joe was on the floor. How freaking Sudanese guys. Yeah, it was 3-bedroom, $500 a month. I think I saw that clip when she gets half of her unpaid benefit for her job. Like, huh? Oh, I didn't see that part of the clip. What the fuck? It's $500 a job pay for half, so she pays $250. What the hell? Okay, comparison. I lived in France's, it was at the time second, but I think now it's third biggest town. I paid $300 a month for a 3-bedroom apartment, but we were 3 people, so it was $900 a month that we were like splitting 3 ways. What the hell? She also gets $1,200 for a trip from her. What's her job? And can Helen apply? What the fuck? Yeah, you pay less than $300, but you're in a 1-person apartment in a small German town. It's not exactly comparable. It's okay. Hey, don't. Yeah, your rent is wild, Helen. That's like, what the fuck? She gets her transport paid too. China gets it. What the fuck? She's a college teacher, I believe. What the hell? And a sticky poo-poo town. Yeah, the thing, like, Helen pays $800 for 18 square meters. Like, my $900 for like a 3 rooms apartment and like a huge ass living room. We had a fucking steal when we lived there. Immigrating, guys. Oh, I wish. I really wish. Brother, I swear. In general, I want to get out of here, but like... To know, though, that... Oh, I shouldn't laugh about that, but... Right now, isn't it in China right now that they're arresting the authors of gay works? I think it's in China, right? Tired of the people here. Same. God, same. I know they're not super progressive now, but I don't know about that. I think it was there, right? I saw things about that recently. There's something as being too French, and that's exactly every single 25-year-old here, and I don't care. How blessed they are. That is very true. Anti-China propaganda is strong in Amigo. Yeah, but that was things I saw from Chinese authors that were being arrested. Wait. China gay authors arrest. Chinese police detain dozens of writers over gay erotic online novels. Yeah, because I learned about it from authors, from West authors that were relaying tweets from Chinese authors. Police in China have detained thousands of young women authors in the genre of gay erotica, widely known as the Year of Boys' Love, including college students, and accuse them. Wait, here we go. Writer of gay erotic fiction face prosecution unresolvable and ignorant. Chinese authorities have reportedly launched a sweeping crackdown on the writers of gay erotic fiction, damne, particularly those who publish online. Police in the Anhui and Gansu provinces detain thousands of young authors, including college students, and accuse them of producing and disseminating obscene materials for profit, quote unquote. The BBC reported one writer who made mere 4,000. So I don't know what's this. It's not yen, but it looks like a yen symbol. So which is around £406 from tips sent in by readers, was reportedly summoned by Chongqing, around 1,000 kilometers from Gansu for questioning. Over 10 writers in Gansu have been investigated and at least one prosecuted for, quote-unquote, producing and distributing obscene material for profit. According to a report from Caichin, one writer from Chongqing, who earned yuan, thank you, 21,313 yuan, had to repay what she made in addition of paying fines worth 50,000 yuan to 60,000 yuan, so 5,087 pounds, in between 5,087 pounds to 6,104 pounds. And even saw her graduate school admission revoked, the Radio Free China RFA reported. Another author who writes under the pen name Wang Zhuan made 1.84 million yuan, so 187,268 pounds, and was sentenced for 4.5 years of prison according to the RFA. The wave of arrests, investigations, and sentencing is broadly viewed as part of China's ongoing, quote-unquote, clean internet campaign, but critics have called the purge far too expensive and vague. These arrests are often justified by China's 2004 criminal law, which penalizes, quote-unquote, obscene materials for profit. The law, amended more recently in 2010, expanded the definition of obscenity and strengthened penalties for online distribution, mandating up to 3 years imprisonment for pornography and up to 10 years for more if the offense is, quote-unquote, especially serious. Underage earning over 250,000 yuan, so 25,435 pounds, can result in life sentences, while smaller earnings still carry prison terms. Damne, which translates to addicted to beauty, quote-unquote, emerged in the late 1990s. Today, Trindong houses over 500,000 titles and 7 billion users, with Damne comprising a majority of its top 100 works. Through self-censored for explicit content since 2014, the genre continues to thrive under the guises of romance, huocha, chuangcha, and more. Okay. And so they're talking more about it under it. And that was an article from independent.co.uk. They really didn't make it easy for you with all those names. Yeah, it's because, you know, there's Q, which in, I believe it's supposed to be a sh, and so I always get confused with how you're supposed to say it, because I don't want to say it wrongly. I'm sure I butchered those names, I'm very sorry about that. But yeah. Well, I won't be in trouble because I only make porn for free, gods. It's sh, yeah, okay, yeah. That's the thing, it's like my French brain reads it k, and then I'm like, no, it's sh, and then I get yeah, and I'm like, yeah. I'm only Chinese now, so yeah. Yeah. True, you do. But yeah. But yeah, so I mean, I haven't yet published gay stuff, but like, it is in the works, so I don't know if maybe that's the best place for me to go, you know. Horrible business strat. Yeah, I agree. But also, I'd be happy if you gained money off of it, but also I'd be a bit sad because of my personal beliefs, you know. Wait till they overgrow him and we come in droves. Ugh. Then Japanese. Yay! Why have you chosen to live here? Well, my friends like to draw gay shit, so we couldn't move to China. That makes you sound homophobic. I know. I said it. Heard how it sounded, and I decided to not add to it. But yeah, we shall see. Japanese natural disasters scare me too much. That's valid. Always really been like inbound. It never was too much of an issue. Like the biggest quote unquote issue I had with natural disasters was when I lived in the south of France. We had a tsunami once, I think. But it was while I was on vacation, and it wasn't that bad. Like it mostly flooded, the parts that were near the beach. So we didn't live near the beach, so it wasn't an issue. And like we just heard about it while we were at our grandparents' house, which was somewhere else. And so we're just like, huh? And then we came back, and everything was already like back to normal. We'll go to Hokkaido and go out in style. Let's go. Stressful job to life ratio. This distribution also scares me. Yes. I mean, it's very much like the jokingly like weeb dream and like joke about the house wasn't that expensive, but it wouldn't actually be like realistic because of how the immigration laws and stuff work and how they wouldn't especially sell to foreigners and stuff. So makes it of Okinawa. Use that PewDiePie life? No. God. That's the only part of his life that I'm like, okay. you know? I want to visit Japan but not stay. I'd love to visit at some point as well. Obviously not law. I am never dealing with them. Japanese admin. Yeah, exactly. It's like in France we have hell of an administrative like system, but Japan is like so much worse. Somehow. Ta, 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 ta. Yeah, and then it's going to be shadows. Okay. I still wish to go to Canada one day, but as it is, they won't even let me visit. Oh, realistic goal is Canada. Me over the 240 of French people. Yeah, the realistic stuff is Canada, and they're also hell with like administrative stuff, but yeah. Yeah, because for once, we have the privilege of being French, so it's easier for us to like do stuff in Canada. We don't really need to do anything. You can just go. Honestly. I've heard so much about Canadian immigration. I've heard a bit as well from my friend that did move there. Passport 2 week. I guess no one wants Mexicans right now, honestly. So, what are PS reasons? Rude. Yeah, it's probably just racist reasons, honestly. It's a term for it? Oh, I didn't know that was the actual term for it. Make it strong passports. Oh no, I didn't know that was the actual term. I was like, whoa. Yeah, I think like some of the strongest, honestly, the British and the French passports, because we get like lots of stuff with those. Yeah, it happened as soon as Trump was taking office. Yeah. But yeah, even with like the quote unquote strength of the French passport, you still get like, depending on where you are in Canada and stuff, you still don't get like that easy of a time. Like, my friend that lives there was telling me about like the medical exam you have to do, and they can tell you like, oh, you're not fit enough to stay here. Bye bye. So that's great. We got a lot too, but our fellow North Americans hate us. Ugh, yeah. Back to Japan we go. Get that passport and go to Canada. Yeah, as if Japan would just give it to super easy. Of course. Of course. There was a guy that I met when I visited my friend in Canada years ago. That was British, and that dude, like, the strength of the British passport is pisses me off. Like, I swear to God, the guy just went for like a vacation and like got his like citizenship, not citizenship, but like permanent, like stay thing so easy when he just didn't even want to stay there in the first place. And my friend was struggling to get it, and is still struggling to get it because I think I don't know if she got it yet. But yeah. Even though like she has a really stable job and everything. A wink is enough. My other choices is something I refuse because I'd be a traitor to my country. Ooh. But like it'd be easier to get some European ones, maybe Spanish, but then go together. Yeah, but like gross, you know? Yeah. I know a lot of French people love going to Spain and stuff, but like as someone who hates the warmth and the sunshine, I'm like, ugh. The amount of like people from the US that like have messaged me that I know that like were like, do you know if it's easy to come to France? And I'm like, I don't know for you if it would be easy to come here, but also, you sure you want to come here? Getting back to my colonizers would go crazy. I bet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for real. Are we meant to have... Did it leave? Where is it? Where's my background music? Why did it leave? It left also earlier and I put it back. Why has it left? Here we go. Okay. It's back. That's surprising knowing many people have gone and they've gone back to be super racist. God. But I suppose that's good. Yeah. I mean, European countries in general aren't great with racism. Like, as much as, like, Europeans love to be like, oh my god, we're so much better than Americans and stuff. The leftist thing. Oh, the leftist thing. Oh. Yeah, as much as Europeans love to be like, oh my god, we're so much better than Americans with racism, just because it shows in different ways doesn't mean you're better. Like, we have rising of the far right everywhere right now, and many countries are like so close to having alt-right people as their leaders or have alt-right people as their leaders. So you should maybe shut the fuck up on that subject. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant then. Yeah, like I said, everyone hates us right now. Ugh, I'm sorry. Yeah, everything is like kind of going to shit. No worries, we're trying to be clear to him. Yeah, don't worry. Someday, yeah, hopefully someday. I'm kind of trying to hope that this is one of those it gets really worse before it gets better, but like it's mostly me trying to be optimistic. Why has the QuickTime capture? It's been like I've done that so long ago. What is OBS? Could OBS get its shit together? Maybe, perhaps. You think? Wait. Okay, here we go. Like I've done a bunch since then. I get it honestly, but it's true. Need to empty the trash bin again. I will, out of you know. There you go. Out of professionalism. Yeah, people always overthrow batches. It's okay. Yeah, but it depends of like how. Yeah, I was going to say it depends of how long it'll take, cause like I'd rather it be like in the next election rather than you know, going through a war before that. That'd be better, I think. The last like good political thing I saw was the last mayoral election in New York. That was the only thing I was like, okay, good. For once. Probably another century as usual. And then you get like 2 years of good shit before like it comes back, you know? Zoran. Mandianu. My god, Zoran. And Danny. For real. I love Chad being like, oh my god, my goat! Also, everyone keeps saying he looks like Daredevil, and that makes me so happy. I'm like, yes, yes. Hillen was the first, of course. Zoran is my pillar right now, as he should be. Exactly. He's holding me together. Aww. It's so nice. Like, it's rare to see like nice political news, especially from the US right now. So like, I take my wins. You know. He looks like who? He looks like Daredevil. Matt Murdock. Wait. You're not. I'm going to show you a picture of him. He looks like Charlie Cox. You're not going to deny me a reason to show a picture of Charlie Cox on stream. Oh, that one is a nice picture, but it's very blurry. This one, yes. Open image in new tab. Here we go. Here we go. Let me show you this here. Put them side by side. I don't have that power. Wait. Here we go. Up, up. Let me redo my capture. That's not him. Wait. That's not him. That's not what I wanted to see. Here. Wait. Here we go. Here, that's him. Okay. Let me do a second capture so you have Mamdani next to him. He's like the white version of him. Jill said he's so close to New York, so we have faith that the size of yours isn't fully shit yet. Oh, that'd be good, yeah. Images. It's more like when they smile, they look alike, to be fair. Open image in tab. Here we go. Up, produce, micro screen capture, Mamdani. Oolah, please don't. Up, display capture. Okay, wait, cancel. Okay, up. Give me a sec. Here we go, up. No, not that one, that's Charlie Cox again. Where are you here? Yes. Here we go. Wait, up. Here we go. Like, it's not the most looking alike thing ever, but they do look alike. Imagine this Farah stream at a little PJ party where I'm gossiping about sharing celebrity crushes. Truly. They both smile, it's for the same thoughts. Yes, wait, let me find a picture of him smiling like that. Like, see, that's the same smile. God. I'm trying to find like one with the perfect angle. Legitimately like. Legitimately the same pose, hitting the same pose. Wait, no, more beard, please. Ignore his haircut in that one, but like. He's like the white version of Van Danny. Thank you, Helen. Thank you. Look at them. I want someone to just be like coming on stream right this second and be like, what the fuck is happening? Look at them. They're like copy and paste. Same guy. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. God, I have a new thing right now where like sometimes stuff fucking disappear and I don't know why. Where's my internet? Where has my internet gone? Oh, here it is. Okay, here it's back. Here we go. The run is US is Daredevil. God, I wish that would be so good for the country. Daredevil stood up to Fisk and ran for me. Oh my god, true. So true. With full beard and a warm smile. Yes, let's ignore that in that clip he was supposed to be like high on drugs. In that show, but you know. Not a great show, but Charlie's performance was worth it. I have faith in Zoran even though it's not the US Electoral College. Yeah. I try to have hope, you know. You gotta, or you just like don't do anything. High on drugs. Yeah, he was high on ketamine, I think, in that clip. Get out of here. I want to. If you want a token POC. True. Very true. It's good she's endorsing. Yes, at least. Least she could do, you know. They should all follow. Yes, hopefully. Taking all the crumbs here, yeah. And also, earlier I watched, because friends doesn't have a lot of positive things, but one positive thing we do have is the best seasons. Why is my PNG not working? Oh, VTuber has quit, I'm guessing. Welcome back. One of the things we do have is the best seasons of Drag Race. And, oh, here we are back. Okay, great. And, we just got our first seasons of All Stars. And, like, even though I watched I watched it on streaming online, on the official TV website, you know. Seeing drag queens have, because they go all political here. They don't give a single fuck. Knowing that was like on public TV last night, that makes me really happy. Like, we got Pit Crew, which is guys that usually are here kind of for eye candy in like underwear and stuff. Got a Pit Crew that was a trans guy that had a trans flag drawn on his chest, and that made me very happy to see. We have multiple non-binary people in the cast. We have a trans woman in cast that has spoken about her experience as a trans woman in her season and is going to do it again. We don't get a lot of good shit, but that we do have, and that makes me very happy. And watching it earlier made me very happy as well, because I was like, nice, here we go. Fuck you, public French TV. And I sent all the best outfits to Helene, because she's not watching, but I'm still sending her stuff. I was like, here, have the outfits. And she likes one of the queens, so I was like, here, that's the outfit she did. In Paris, they will gather in bars to watch it together. Yeah, they do that in multiple towns. There's lots of towns that have watches of the seasons in bars. And like you have drag shows, and some of the queens are there usually to watch it with you. It's really fun. Did pick the same queen twice? Huh? Oh, okay. How are you doing? Yeah, it's nice. And like I really like the 3 first seasons, even though we had at some point a queen that was a bit but then she got heavily criticized and stuff, so I think it's like that work has been done. It's nice. So I'm excited to watch every week. That's going to be fun. I'm sure like French TV kind of wanted to deprogram them, but the issue is that they keep doing really good audiences, so like gonna have to keep bringing them back. Yeah, video chip quitting separately. I've noticed. Thank you, computer, to tell me that now. I love that I was like, oh, I need to like look up a reference for clouds, and I've just refused to do that, and I'm just looking at still the reference from TK. I'm like, yeah, that's enough. We'll see if that's enough. Let me be your reference for the world. I just wanna be part of your symphony. Da, 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 da. I just fully view like the dolphins and everything. Symphony, yeah. Wait. Sometimes I can do really high voices, but I don't think I can. Wait. Yeah, I can't right now. I have managed sometimes. I can't right now. I have tried with cutting my mic off because like, would you hold me tight and not let go? As someone played at a restaurant, we walked past and I explained the meme to my mom right away. As you should, as you should. God, I'm so excited for karaoke. My boyfriend dislikes that meme. Wow, that's a red flag. Why doesn't he like it? It's such a good one. It's my favorite kind of meme. It's really repetitive, works on like length, very silly, got auto-tuned voice. That's so funny, I was obsessed with it, as you should. I know you didn't like the high pitches, I think. Wow. So you're telling me he hates Hatsune Miku? Gotta cancel Geo on that. Okay. God, I'm so annoyed I can't go that high right now. Like I try and then my throat just goes. Wait. Yeah, I can't right now. I tried. I'm really trying, it don't work. I don't know if he hates Miku. He might not be able to call it cancelled. Exactly. How dare he? Prison sentence right now. With the yaoi offers. With the boys love offers. Okay, up. Let's start to render. I wonder though, like legally wise, if you publish gay stuff, but you publish it on only on West. No, because you wouldn't have access to Western medias and stuff from China, would you? Like that access would be restricted. Because I was like, if you do that, but you only like publish it on Western sources, would that be bad? But then you wouldn't have access to the Western sources, would you? So that was a question. If you could Irish Geo, is what I thought you'd say. Exactly. Hopla. Okay. Oh, I should do a little bit of Terra Light before, just so I have the colors already put down. Okay. I was fully just like planning on only doing this today, so I'm very I'm fine. Like, we take our time for rain. And I'll do the like little, you have a little category on Artifact that you can click, which is like if you took extra time and care doing your attack, this will be clicked for this one. Also got my first revenge yesterday, I think, and I was very happy. I was like, yay, let's go. Which was of the PNG tuber persona, of course. It was really weird to say he about a persona of myself. When I thanked in the comment, I was like, it's kind of weird to say E, but I can't say me because it's not literally me, like it's weird. I was like, thank you. It's really cute. Ooh, I'll have to add the like Invited Me with guitars because Hidden Tone is now out on streaming platforms. It's kind of funky to look up and see that like on my, I don't know which version you're seeing, but the version of my iPad, the hair is a lot darker than the version on my computer that I see. So I like look up and I'm like, ooh, you are very ginger on this. But on my iPad you have fully like dark brown hair. It's kind of funky. Ginger girl is taking over. Yeah, but she's not ginger, is she? She's fully brown hair. See, more brown than orange? Nice. She's not as dark now, huh? I just gave her warm brown hair. But I think what I'll do is I'll also put like a blue filter maybe on top of her so that the illustration is more blue toned in general. I'll see. Like at least more cold tone because like the background and stuff is cold tone. I'll see once I'm done rendering. But I was thinking about that earlier and then I didn't do it, so might do it later. Me nodding and like, she's not a Stark, like I know what it means. They're the gingers, like Sansa in the show, only Sansa, but you know. Okay, I see. Sansa is the girlie that's played by wait, is it her? Yes, it's her. Played by please give me her name. Sophie Turner, yes. Who's Joe Jonas's ex-wife, and they got divorced recently. I hate that I know all of this just because of fucking like Taylor Swift stuff. And like there was a whole like media like war between the two of them, and I felt really bad for her. Cause he was being a fucking asshole. I mean, he's a Jonas Brothers, it's not like they're known to be nice, but you know. I hope she's doing better now, though. I think she got a girlfriend as well recently. So, you know, good for her. I just tried to figure it out. A lightning thing, and audibly went for something else. That possessed me a vision. It's such a cryptic message, and also I don't want to ask any questions because I fear about the answers. For lightning and stuff, I usually just do a little bit of Gaussian blur. That's okay. Nice. I have cursed myself with complicated lighting again. Ah, a lighting thing. Why did I wear light? Why did I read lightning? That's just me. That's just on me. I don't know why I read lightning. Yeah, complicated lighting. Yeah. Ugh. I need at some. I want to do more complicated lighting and stuff, and I always like bail out and do simple stuff. I need to get better at it though. I need to do more of it. I'm going to try to do like fun stuff for the dating sim. backlighting type shit is so sad because it's like all in shade. How do I do shade? You do all in light and then you do... Ta-da! With tears? Nah, not me. Well, that's on you then. It's coming along though, so I guess I do know how. That's not surprising. Wait, is that... Yeah, it's not that. Okay. But I agree with Sunny with tears. god. The haircut's going to be hard to do as well. It's really pretty, but why the fuck did you do a crown, like a sort of like a rolled around itself crown and then a big like poofy bun at the back? It's really pretty, but that's going to be annoying to render. Hop là. Mhm. If anyone's interested in Tricky Towers, it's at $6. Yeah, $5.99 right now. Got an email from Steam being like, hey, you have this game in your wish list. If you want to buy it, it's less expensive right now. Yeah, I put it in my wish list because I saw some people play it and I was like, that sounds like something I'd have fun on. But it's definitely not on the priorities list. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, that's here. Oh, and also the lighter stuff. I always enjoy, like, I have a very specific way that I like to render blood that I've done in a few pieces, and I'm like, ah, and I'm always trying to replicate kind of that style. I just think it looks so nice. Rendering blood is so fun. Like, legitimately. I'm not doing it in any, like, realistic sort of way here, but doing it realistically is also very fun. When I get, like, a screenshot with a character that has, like, a bloody face or something. The lighting has backlit but also reflected light off the ground. I mean, like, I guess, because that's side sorting meme, but I am done with that. GG on being done. But god, that does sound like hell a little bit. It's a shame you only use your brain for evil. My hand can rest, please. Put myself in hell when I complain. It's the weight though, I do the exact same. Yeah. There's options, you know, where you could post that publicly, but you'd rather draw something else, so you know, that's fine. Have a busy weekend. Still gotta reply to my attack. Yeah, that's why the week is busy. One thing to do. Such a busy week. Two Avengers, one other ish plant. Ooh, fun. Did you get? Wait. Where is my thing? Oh, this. Did you get? You're here. Both for me? Or for someone else as well? But for me, oh my god. Oh yeah, because I did too. Oh my god. I did like for me, like the I don't know his name, but like, you know, the little guy that's like this. This little guy. I don't know his name. You know what I mean? I think its mouth is like the other way around. It's like maybe I know the is for me anyway from somewhere. Algernon uses the image I'm thinking of a lot. Like the version with them drawn on top of the meme. I drew it very, very badly. Yeah, okay, yeah. God, I'll have to redo the snow because I did way too, like, too much when it needs to be more like, coming like that. It's back visually, yes. Smooth snow, exactly. Or at least like not specifically smooth, but like it needs to be less like that because that's not how snow is, kind of thing. I am very happy with the bloody hands though. I feel like that's quite nice. And I'll have to finish the rest of stream. There you go. Ugh. My back is hurting. As it always is. I'm always complaining and I'm never doing anything about it. Ugh. But yeah. I'll add you back to here. Here we go. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's why it hurts. Okay. Okay. This is going to be where we end it for today. I'll just need to finish the bricks, finish the snow, maybe a few more details. I kind of want to see what it looks like if I do a color filter on the character, and oh, I finished the neckline of the dress because I just realized I haven't done that. I thought I did, but I'll do that later then. Yeah. See what it looks like in a more like cool tone setting. Maybe see if I want to do a few light things. I might not, but you know, like try out things. And maybe like makes clouds a bit better, because I'm quite happy with how they just look really roughly right now, but I still need to like for example, like this one's going a little bit over, same with this one. So like just like smoothing them out generally, I think. Thank you, Nan. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it so far. I really like the blood. Gotta love drawing blood in general. But yeah. We'll see what we do next week for the art fight. Will it be the last? Second to last. It'll be the last art fight I do on stream, because the week after I'm not here. So yeah, we'll see. I have a bunch of people's people's characters saved up, so yup. Thank you, Taki. Anyway, so tomorrow we have the return of Date Everything with Helene, which I'm always very excited for. Helene's been having a lot of Wi-Fi issues, so hopefully tomorrow it'll be fine. We'll see. We'll do tests before streams. We'll see if it's just fine, but hopefully, you know, hopefully. Because be good if the Wi-Fi did great. But yeah, that's tomorrow, and then co-working on Sunday as always. So yeah, very excited for the rest of this week. Feels like last time was just yesterday for me. Yeah, because you weren't here for the rest of the week because you left. You left us. Are you ashamed of yourself? Anyway, I'm going to go now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I'll put the finalized version of this on the Discord when I finish it, and of course I'll put it on Artfight as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out, and I'll see you tomorrow for Date Everything with Helen. Bye bye.